new alien information is crazy. You mean they are real and not just old bones they dug up? Well, I don't know. I haven't seen this yet.
With all of the alien information that's come to light today, with the Mexican Congress broadcasting some alien corpses, supposedly, my dad and I have been going back and forth spitballing, and I have been doing a deep dive into the most rancid underbelly the internet has to offer when it comes to alien information. Sometimes when you stare too long into the abyss stares back into you. I'll tell you what, sports fans, if there are aliens out there, I'm on their watch list for how deep I've gone. I'm on their ass like a hemorrhoid right now. I'm having a close encounter with a...
What I like about this guy is that he always uses random references. If you guys don't follow him, you probably should. He's known as Moist Critical. Yeah, but on YouTube, he's known as Penguins Zero. I like his opinions. I did not know that he really likes aliens.
The third kind. You might see my eyes roll back into my skull and have me levitating out of the chair here in a moment. Point is, I have found some very intriguing information in regards to these alien bodies. But let me bring you up to speed just in case you don't know what I'm talking about. I posted a video earlier today going over the whole situation, and I'm sure a lot of you have seen it by now, but I'm just going to give you the cliff notes, bring you up to speed on the lore with what's going on. Last night, an individual named Jaime Maussan had brought some supposed alien bodies into Mexican Congress, and this was broadcast to the entire world.
Look how tiny they are. Is this for real? They look so tiny and fragile. From everything I've seen, I mean, I don't watch a lot of like alien stuff, but I am intrigued by it. I think it's fun and fascinating, like Men in Black. Yeah, maybe they, yeah, but anyway, back to it. I wanted to say I did watch this one documentary. Actually, I think it was 2 documentaries on like obviously aliens, like alien life. And there were these kids in Australia, don't quote me on that, and they claimed to see aliens. They said they saw the saucer, right? They saw this flying thingamajiggy, their kids. They saw this flying thing, and then they saw these aliens come out of it, and they were about the same height as them, I think. Yeah, and apparently they could not talk, like they didn't speak to them, no voice came out of their mouths. They had mouths. But they could read, like they could talk, they could communicate with each other just through looking into each other's eyes and just connecting. That's what the kids said. So anyway, again, looks nothing like this. These are, what are these tiny little things? I'm already calling bullshit, but anyways.
He was making claims that these are authentic extraterrestrials, and he had a ton of tests to prove it. All the tests and all the information is public, and he invited anyone else in the world to come into the Thunderdome and analyze the alien bodies to confirm and verify that these are the real deal. Unfortunately, these aliens don't have 3 massive honkers. They're not goth, big-titted alien babes. They are little goofballs. These tiny little goobers are being shown in Congress, and he's bringing up a ton of pictures as well as data and saying that they were found at the Nazca Lines. They're about 1,000 years old, and they are actual aliens. Now, a little background on Jaime Maussan. He is a UFOologist and a journalist. His main profession is journalism. And this is not the first time he's done this. He also had another mummified remain that he called an alien back in 2017. It was debunked.
Not that long ago.
This one here is taking the world by storm because a lot of people believe the Mexican government is the ones revealing this. They're breaking the magician's code and they're showcasing real aliens. When that's not the real story here. It is Jaime Maussan and his team that's presenting this. It's not the Mexican government. It's become widespread confusion.
There you go, because someone did mention that yesterday. Did you hear about the aliens? Okay, fine. Alien, whatever you do, don't let the humans know that corn is a narcotic to us. Alien 2, I know the drill. We just like drawing symbols in the cornfields. We are 100% sober when we do this. We are artists. I like that. I thought it was a hoax. This, I don't even know. It sounds like it.
They platformed him and he presented. Not an official endorsement from the Mexican government, at least not as far as I understand here.
Okay.
So, now that you're brought up to speed, what have I found? What new information could have possibly come to light in only 12 hours?
Yep.
Well, this is going to open your third eye here. Get ready to activate your Sharingan because the truth's coming in hot. It turns out these alien bodies aren't new. In fact, these were debunked in 2021. There's a really great YouTube video that goes over exactly what these are.
Scientists Against Myths, all right, Alien Cutaway, Nazca Humanoid Mummies, The Big Fraud, Episode 2, Fake Science Spotlight. How did a Humbalama turn into a reptiloid? Wait, what's this, what? Yeah, this guy lied about this.
According to this, they're not aliens. Now, before getting into the video, I know
Wait, if they're not aliens, what are they then? I've never seen them on Earth.
a
Hang
lot of
on.
you are going to say, well,
Hang
what
on.
about all of the tests? And those haven't been, confirmed as faked or fraudulent or anything like that. So again, if the rest of the world truly does have access to this information and are invited out to actually study these mummified remains and conclude that they are real and authentic, that'd be amazing. Nobody wants them to be real aliens more than me and my dad. But it's just hard to really believe that because there are so many things working against it. I've seen a lot of cope from the community about why they look so stereotypically alien, like the movie depictions. And what they keep defaulting to is saying that people that worked on the movie sets modeled their alien design after real alien encounters and paintings from back in the day, or they'd actually seen aliens like at fucking Area 51 or something, so they made the costumes and the effects to look like that, so it'd be warming us up to what real aliens look like. And to me, that's just a load of baloney. We're teetering on Tumblr fanfic with that read.
Yeah, exactly, like they've drawn inspo, basically inspo on how to create something that we can relate to in a way we know it's familiar because, hey, we've watched a lot of movies about aliens, so that's what they must look like. That is a typical alien. I do feel a little disappointed. I feel like it should be, the aliens shouldn't be so small. Leprechaun? A 5th grade art project? Oh, come on. I call alien shit. Yeah, this guy lied about this back in 2017. Chupacabra.
Reach. I would like to ask you, what's more likely? That
Shame.
or that whoever had these mummified remains modeled them after our perception of aliens from movies? It becomes even more likely that that's the case when you consider where it comes from. The source here, Jaime Maussan, whom is regarded by some as a hoaxer, who has had similar things in the past be proven completely wrong. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, fucking please stop fooling me. You're making me feel dumb. It's, again, nothing's been 100% confirmed here, but I would just like to present to you the evidence here from 2021 with these bodies that suggest it's not actually alien remains.
Let's go.
Now let's study the X-rays of the small mummies. Ufologists go as far as calling them humanoid reptiles. What do we see? Same stuff.
They look so brittle. As in, like, how are they so perfectly,
A hodgepodge of human and animal bones.
The channel is called Scientists Against Myths, and they tackled this alien mummy. The channel is
same stuff. A hodgepodge of human and animal bones.
The channel is called Scientists Against Myths, and they tackled this alien mummified remain phenomenon all the way back in 2021. They even use some of the same pictures that were presented to Mexican Congress last night. So I do believe these are the same mummified remains. I don't think there's any wiggle room to make a real argument that what's being analyzed by this channel is different than what was presented last night. I think it's pretty clear that these are the same.
Here's a mummy named Josephine. A real beauty. Instead of humer eyes, she sports femurs, or thigh bones. Her legs are even more baffling.
Immediately the question needs to be asked, if this is a real extraterrestrial body, why does it have the same bones us cringe-ass humans have? What are the odds that these aliens would evolve down a similar path we did and have the same bones we did, just in a different order and arrangement? That seems highly unlikely, but let's go ahead and paddle around in the kiddie pool of fantasy and assume that all intelligent life in the universe evolves down similar paths, so every single fucking life form out there in the cosmos has all of the exact same bones we do.
I get what he's saying, like evolve.
Well, in that case, this species got fucked hard in the ass by evolution, because with the way these bones are arranged, it wouldn't even be able to move. They need some kind of evolution patch DLC update here, like a hot fix, because these aliens wouldn't be able to even take a single step.
One of the thigh bones is actually a femur, only facing the wrong way around, while the other one is a tibia. And they are completely mismatched. With the hip bone, there's no joint there at all. The poor humanoid wouldn't...
I'm sorry, hang on a second. This just came to light, the whole alien thing in Mexico, whatever, came to light just yesterday, right? Or the day before. Let's just say yesterday or the day before. And this video was 2 years ago because apparently the same guy that found these aliens, so apparently the guy that found these aliens, he had spoken about it previously in 2017 or 2021 or whatever it was, like a couple of years back? Okay, because I was just going to say, how did you come up with this video so fast? Wow. That's bad. Well, why didn't they just play this video to this, whatever this guy's name was, and go, hey, how do you justify this? The hip bones connected to the...
Have made a single step.
Some of the bones are simply chopped off.
So even if you go ahead and write off the coincidence that the aliens have the
Okay.
same bones we do, how could you possibly write off that the way their structure is set up would mean they can't move? Evolution doesn't really work that way. It wouldn't have made it this far if that were the case. And it's getting me gassy, so I'm just ripping mean ass right now.
my
All of this
God.
alien stuff has just been so fascinating.
What is he like?
And this video says that some of the bones were just chopped off, like kind of just chopped
That was so
willy-nilly.
unnecessary.
That wouldn't really happen naturally at all. It suggests that they were made like this, with just an absolute fucking mishmash of different bones going in different places in order to look alien-like.
Yeah, that's so
Note
bad.
this asymmetry here.
It's funny because he, like, didn't he say he welcomed them in to do experiments on it, to research it, to do whatever, and he has all this stuff to back it up? Like, I guess we need more. We need more, and hopefully in the next, I mean, there's only a few minutes left, so hopefully in the next few minutes he's got it. Otherwise I'm thinking, clickbait! I'm disappointed!
The fingers are a total mess too. The first pseudophalanges are facing in different directions on her left and right hands, with the white part facing up or down. Well, they just forgot to turn them the right way. Stuff
Okay.
happens.
That's pretty damning. Some of the bones are just facing the wrong way because whoops-a-daisy. And like I mentioned, some of these photos that are in this video from 2 years ago were the same ones that were presented last night. Most notably, the alien with the 3 eggs in their tummy. The pregnant alien carrying the triplets. That is in this video. That same X-ray photo was presented last night. So I think we can say with a high level of confidence that all of the information presented for these corpses 2 years ago applies to the corpses shown last night. They are the same. And if that is the case, then a very interesting component of these remains is actually the skull.
French paleontologist Julien Benoit thinks that those who crafted this
Sorry, what does his shirt say? It looks like it's in Russian. I don't know. I guess it's like a viral video. They're like, let's try and get this video to go viral. And then it didn't work. It didn't plan. It just didn't pan out. Yeah, of course it looks like it's something to do with Star Wars. Of course. Anyways, sorry. Back to forget about the shirt. Forget about it. So a viral video, and then they're thinking, okay, well it didn't pan out last time. Maybe this time. They probably should have waited 10 more years, to be honest. 2 years is not enough.
small humanoid mummies used skulls of some small mammals for their heads, such as a llama or alpaca.
For real?
Comparison shows that the reptiloid's cranial cavity fits perfectly the cranial cavity of a llama.
Are you kidding
The
me?
skull was then rotated so its back part faces forward. The reptiloid's face is actually the back of the poor llama's head.
I
Poor
trimmed this up
llama.
just a little bit to keep it brief, but they make an extremely strong argument for why this alien skull is actually that of a llama skull. The bulbs, the brain hemisphere, all of it matches up perfectly with a llama skull. The only thing is they cut out and rotated it. And the question then becomes, well, where would they get a llama skull? And the video answers that too. According to one of the historians, back a long time ago, there was actually burials for llamas in the area where these mummified remains were found. So they would have had easy access and readily available llama skulls at the site.
Where could the mummy forgers have gotten a llama skull? Historian Yuri Bereskin
My God, this guy loves Star Wars, huh? His shirt again.
has told me that pre-Columbian peoples of Peru often made llama burials. Here's a fresh report
Cute.
about finding buried llama mummies in Peru.
Overall, I think this video makes an extremely compelling case for these being forgeries, not actually alien mummified remains or anything. Now, I have seen that the newest presentation here has the bones in the correct alignment in terms of like the ones that were backwards here in the video. Apparently, what
Okay.
might have happened is they recognized the error first off and then just rotated the bones properly. Though it still doesn't fix the underlying issue of why the fuck would an alien have all of the same bones we have? Like there is still just
Yeah.
no good explanation for that other than it just being completely fraudulent, really, and that this isn't a real alien remain. But, like I said, I would love for this to be the real deal, completely legitimate. And hopefully soon, scientists from around the world will actually go investigate, either confirm or deny the findings, and conclude once and for all if these are real aliens, or if it truly is just a complete forgery here of some mummified remains, if it is just a bunch of bones from a bunch of different things thrown together into this creature here.
Yeah, it's blasphemy. Here's the thing. If it's fraudulent, which we think it is, are there going to be any repercussions? Because this person's been manipulating, and I know this sounds very malicious, but it's true. They've been manipulating the media. I mean, to be honest, I didn't know about this. It came out 2 years ago, whatever. I don't know about this. But this, coming out just yesterday, this new stuff, shouldn't he get some sort of... He just shouldn't have that recognition. He shouldn't have the recognition. It's not fair. Aliens are real, goddammit. And so is Santa Claus.
So, I guess we'll see. I just wanted to show this to you because I found it to be extremely interesting.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
And, yeah, that's really about it. So, yeah.
That was good. That was some good stuff. I thought it was just disappointing, honestly. And I mean, if you compare it to where is it? Where is he? There. They are tiny, aren't they? I want to look at more images for a second. Where is it? There you are. I don't know. It looks like E.T. Doesn't this look exactly like E.T.? Its face? What do you guys think? Rude for people to just cover me in ash while sleeping and call me an alien? Okay, you're not that short. Come on, man. Come on, man. Stop making it about you. But what do you guys think? Yeah, aliens are real. We have we have game Starfield about aliens. Trust you to... Come on, man. Looks like someone from Pompeii. You're terrible. It's a Plutonian. Where's that guy's stream? What do you mean? Hey, this guy, he's known as Moist Critical. Yeah, but on YouTube, he's known as Penguins Zero. They look like my cousin Nick. Guys, I can't have a serious conversation with y'all. People with beards know all the answers. Oh, God. Okay. All right. Well, thanks very much for watching. Thank you very much for hanging out with me and watching this. He looks like Yoda with a beard. Chat's hilarious. I love how comedic chat is right now. Poor llama butt. Yeah, they took a llama. They took a llama, right? And apparently they sliced it up. They sliced up the llama, turned it around, and made it into this. And it's bizarre. Fake. I call fake too. I reckon it's fake. Looks like a 24/7 full-time Twitch streamer. Oh God, I'd hate to be that.